important. We discuss on the monitoring sheet of the uh, EHS or dashboard for the EHS with the leading and lagging indicator. It is very important. And then we touch all the legislations, key legislation, not all the legislation, but key legislation, having who's our friends, what are key environment regulations, having 36 or 37 key regulations, what are the health regulations. So regulations are available on the net. I would suggest please note down, or you can get all the regulations on our website library link as well. So you can refer those one. Then we touch some safety regulations, which is approximately 30 or 35 regulations, including IS standards. So we have to be refer all those such regulation, including ISO 9, 14, 8, 45, and other reference regulations to support the our routine activities. Right. Then we touched categorization of industries in terms of the pollution level as a red category or orange category or green or white categories, and there is a new calculation method how to identify your industry and falling in which category. So that is a pollution index. So that you have to be certainly refer. And moving forward, we discuss what is the industry, what is the industrial environment, what key environmental pollution factors are there. We have discussed water diagram, water pollution diagram, water balance diagram, how to prepare it. You have to be prepared at least at once for your organization, for your industry, wherever you are working. And if any support is required, let me know, we will support you. Then we try to explain you what is ETP, what is STP, what type of the discharge they are having, what type of the discharge you can use, what type of the discharge you can't use, including their process flow. We touch some factors or parameters of the treated and untreated water effluent. We touched air pollution categories, from which section it is being generated. Then groundwater, we touched what is groundwater, in which states, how it is being controlled. Noise control we have touched. We have touched extended producer responsibility and applicable regulations, which is plastic, hazardous, battery, e-waste, tire, auto, and now recently, few days back, it was on the glass, paper, and sanitary napkins as well. So, and in last, hazardous waste, biomedical waste, battery waste, e-waste, solid waste, plastic waste, all such key regulations, we try to touch and give you a glimpse what it is. So this is what we discussed yesterday. So it's just a recap, and I'm sure everyone is there. So over to Kevna for the today's session, please.
Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone. So today we are going to have a session on industrial safety with Mr. Anurag Pathak. Let's have a bit introduction about him. That Anurag Pathak is a distinguished figure in the field of EHS and ESG domain. He has also having a 9 years of expertise in that field. Presently serving as the EHS and ESG head at Eureka Forbes Limited. His career span notable stints at Dabur India Limited, Patanjali Ayurved Limited, among others. His unwavering dedication and adore for his professional propel his success. So while his ongoing efforts strive to elevate societal attitudes towards EHS and ESG standards. So welcome to for this session, Anurag sir. I'm handovering your session to you, and let's have a fruitful discussion further. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Khevna, and thank you, Dr. Priyankarya, for inviting me as a guest lecturer here. So a warm welcome to all the candidates who have participated in this program. So it's a humble request that please open your camera. That is very much comfortable for you as well as me, because that session must be interactive as per the Khevna request. When both the camera is on, we can be, I can say, changing of knowledges as well. So it's a humble request that you all have to open the camera, not only the similar faces what we have did yesterday. So we requested all of the candidates to open the camera because that's not possible for us to interact.
Continue, Anurag.
Yeah, yes, sir. So so hope my screen is visible to all of you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, as per my introduction, I was working in the Eureka Forbes Limited as an EHS and ESG head there, and for the past 2.5 years, I'm working there. And today's topic, I have to go represent occupational health and safety awareness training. That is totally, I can say, with respect to the industrial phase. And in the meanwhile, if you have any query, likewise, yesterday in the, or I can say yesterday class, you may ask, you can interrupt me anytime, anywhere. And in the last week, we'll do some exercises. If it is possible for the time foundation, definitely we will close in and help it out in all the question and query related to yours. Okay. So these are the contents. All the participants are comfortable in Hindi or English, or I can go continue in English only.
It is better with English, sir.
It is better in English. Thank you very much. Okay. So before this is the contents of the our today's session: introduction, occupational health, industrial safety, control measure, 3M, for electrical and safety, fire, good practices example, and open for discussion. In the last, if you have a time, otherwise you can interrupt me in the between as well. That is up to you also. So we are the Eureka Force company. First of all, we are the service part, and our company product is AquaGuard, Safeguard, vacuum cleaners, hoops for air for urine disabled persons, and these are the first environmental institute in India. So we work on the 3R, and these are the some type of things which Eureka are doing. So I'm not wasting the time to yours in that part. If you have any query, let us know. Okay. So occupational health center, occupational health. So can anyone of you or let me know what is the meaning of occupational health? Anyone of you? देखो सेशन टू वे कम्युनिकेशन से चलेगा. डेफिनेटली टू वे कम्युनिकेशन होना चाहिए. ऐसा ना लगे कि आई एम प्रेजेंटिंग सम ऑफ द न्यूज and reporting giving to something all of you. So it's a humble request all of the participants to please participate in the discussion starting from first PPT.
It's a terminology which is related to workplace safety and employers' health concerns, sir.
Okay, I think Praveen is saying something. Yeah. Okay. Okay, fine. Yeah, Litu, you want to say something?
Yeah, the health that is getting affected due to the occupational, so that is called the occupational health.
Definitely. So, as per the industry's norms, or we can talk as per the Factories Act 1948. Hope you all are aware about Factories Act 1948. All are aware about the same? Please raise your hand. At least I can see in my. Okay. 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 Saud, you. Sanjay
Yes,
ji,
sir, I'm aware, but I didn't study about it, sir. I knew that there's a Factory Act 1948, but didn't know detail about it.
I also never worked on it.
Okay. Ankita, you?
Sir, I don't know much about it, but I want to know.
Okay. So as per the Factories Act 1948, there are some legal compliances, I can say, legal boundaries. What Dr. Priyanka tell you in the last yesterday, what is the best friends of ours? So one of the friend is Factories Act 1948. So in the Factories Act 1948, there are some clauses are given, some sections are given related to the occupational health and center requirements, in which we have to maintain some of the things inside the plant premises, which helps I can say, which help the off-role employee, all the employees working inside the premises itself. Likewise, there's a conditions where we have to put the doctor, where we have to put the dresser, where we have to put the ambulance. So these are the requirements which is present and specifically written in the Factories Act 1948. Okay, and all the things which we are doing in the industries as per the Factories Act 1948 only. Whatever we are doing inside the industry or outside the industry, there's a very thin line difference. Outside the industry, no one is going to be asked anything related to any person. But when we are going to talk about the inside the factories, then all the rule and regulation must to be followed, because we are registered as a factory here or anywhere of any of the industries. So we, under the frame of Factories Act 1948, we all have to follow some rule and some regulation for the same. Priya, Priya, do you want to ask something? You raise your hands. So you want to ask? Okay. So शायद नहीं होंगी. Okay. So same thing. So there are some forms related to the same. Form number 7, Form 17A, 18, 18A, 19. These are the forms which are present in the sections, some of the sections in the factories, which all of the industrial persons who is looking after the EHS or SHE or OHS department, they have to maintain the same. Hope you all are aware about these three words: EHS, SHE, and OHS. In the yesterday class, Priyank sir has already told all of these things. Okay. So these are the health checkup which we are saying that we are going to do inside the factory premises. If anything happenings, we are going to do the same. Before joining, we are doing the same of the persons. If any of you are going to join any of the industry, you have to submit the same things inside the factories. You have to submit these other documents. Okay. And as per the Factories Act 1948, I can say we have to do some of the following restriction is there, that we have to examine that called scrap holders, food handlers, as per the FSSAI rules, as well as also the canteen sections is there in the Factories Act. So we have to look after the same. Even we are the ISO certified company. If any of the company is ISO certified, so we have to maintain some of the things at entry of the gate only itself. So we are checking the same parts like smoking, alcoholic drugs that cannot be came inside our plant. Even for the stove, what that usually truck drivers are kept in their cabin. So we stop at a gate entry and reduce the risk of the fire there only. So these are the medical checkup which had to be done in the twice a year as per the Factories Act 1948, and these are the things which we have to make a checklist that we have to go do from inside the plant only while calling the hospitals, that is have the agreement of our companies, or we send the employee to the hospitals, and these are the tests which we have to follow. Okay, so any one of you can let me know what is hazard? Hazard.
Any material which is radioactive.
I am asking about the Sanjay ji, I am asking about hazard definitions only.
Yes, sir. May I?
Ha, Deepak, please.
Sir, hazard have any potential to cause a harm.
Yeah, right. Little bit of totally right. I can say I can 98% of right. Anyone more wanted to?
Sir,
Sir, it may cause loss of life or injury.
One by one, Vijay, please play it. Ankita is telling something. Yeah, Ankita.
Yeah, please.
sir, it may we can say a danger or risk.
No, risk has a different definition. Danger has a different definition.
We can relate to that.
Of
Hazard is, we
same
can
word.
say it's a.
Please.
Okay.
No, the way you are telling is the same word. हमें लगता है the risk has a type of a hazard, but if you gone through the IS standard where the definitions are present, especially because we as an EHS profession, we have all the things written somewhere in your friends, what Dr. Priyank said. yesterday. Your friends means somewhere in the Factories Act, somewhere in the IS code, somewhere in the BIS code, some of the definitions are correctly present there. So we cannot interrupt anything like you are saying that sir risk भी हो सकता है, definitely risk हो सकता है, but हमारे definitions वहाँ नहीं लिखी है risk की definition पूरी की पूरी मतलब I can say totally against में कुछ लिखा है वहाँ पे. Okay, हाँ विजय बताइए please.
Sir, it may cause a loss of life, injury, or other health impact.
That is
It's
called
called.
that I can say you are on the right track, but that is called the consequence of a hazard.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello. Sir, hazard is like a catalyst work in a chemical. It increases the intensity. Same hazard increase the intensity if something undesirable happens.
Okay. Litu want to say something. Yeah, please go ahead.
Sir, a hazard is a potential to cause a harm that is called as a hazard.
Yeah, that is the right definitions. Can you please repeat once?
Potential which can cause a harm. It can
Okay.
be a human harm. It can be a fire.
It can be anything.
It can be anything. Property damage, anything.
Huh. So Ankita, you are able to understand right now what are a hazard, especially what is hazard?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, Gita. So there are many types of hazard present inside the factories, and we are totally focused towards today's presentation is totally focused towards the industries only. Okay, there are 5 types of hazard: physical, chemical, biological, mechanical, and psychosocial hazards. ठीक है? Physical hazard, and these hazard can be prevented by anyone. How can we prevent the hazard? Please.
Can put the controls.
Haji?
We can
By
put the
taking
controls.
by taking some mitigation measures, we can set.
Sir, physical hazards, we take protective equipments.
Okay. Physical hazard, you are going to protect with the help of PPEs. I can say you are wanted to say this.
Yes.
Okay. Anyone else?
It could be an engineering control like guards or something interlocks.
Okay.
That could be, or we can eliminate the activity so that the hazard has been eliminated. We can isolate the things. We can put the administrative control like SOPs, work instruction, etc.
Definitely, these are the procedures what you are telling me,
And by following the safety guideline and standards stipulated by the regulatory authority, we can prevent 98% of the hazards, sir, at workplace.
कौन बोल रहा है? I didn't get the name of the person.
Praveen Kumar.
Praveen. Okay. Praveen, if it is possible to open the camera, please. इतना अच्छा चेहरा है आपका.
Sir, the thing is, I couldn't open my camera, sir. That is what the problem I'm facing now.
Okay.
So I did not want to disturb the session. That's why I kept it like that.
Okay. Sure, Praveen. Yeah.
So we can also add engineering control and PPEs.
Now, you can add many things. I
Yes,
cannot say that that's not a part of it, but you can add. But again, coming to the track of the PPTs, would like to show you something. Okay. I'm moving fast forward. So what our perception is, many of the person is showing that physical hazards can be replaced by the PPEs, occupational hazard can be replaced by the PPEs as well. Mechanical hazard even can be replaced by the PPE while giving the gloves and all the things, shoes, safety shoes, etc. Correct? If I'm not wrong. In our perceptions is totally a correct thing कि we can do anything with the help of PPEs. Correct?
Yeah.
So
Yes,
कौन
Our Indian mindset.
लग रहा है कि मैंने सही बोला अभी कि हम सब कुछ पीपी से कर सकते हैं सही कोई है ऐसा जो कह रहा है कि हम नहीं कर सकते
Sir, actually, it is just a preventive measure. It is not completely protecting us from the expected harm. So it is just a temporary protection.
I agree with you, Sanjay. I'm not saying कि चलो ठीक है 98% लोग कर सकते हैं ना पीपी से.
Yes, sir, but it's only a last option.
Okay, ठीक है. So this is only the last option. So this is the correct way of तो hazard को control करने का we have only a single triangle of controlling the hazard, and this is the exact answer which you are going to give in the interviews, you are going to give in any of the phase of the industries. Only this is a simple example, and this is only the triangle towards the downward. Any type of hazard, firstly in the industry, if I am the person, if anyone came to me ki, we want this is a we want this we have find this type of hazard in the inside the factories, okay? So I would like to show one present live video on the same. So please have a look and let me ask the question. Please have a look on this video. Do you want to play me again? Yeah,
Yes,
you
sir.
are able to give me the answer. फिर से करूं एक बार, क्या ओके है आपके लिए? हाँ जी, all are fine. Now can I ask the question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So coming back to the PPT. So what is a hazard there in that video?
Negligence.
Okay, negligence is a hazard. Okay, good. Who told
Safe
negligence?
workplace.
Praveen
नाम
Kumar.
के साथ- हाँ जी,
Praveen.
Praveen. Okay. Next, anyone? What is a hazard in there?
Electrical
Sir,
shock, sir.
Electrical connection. Satish.
Shock.
Sir, it is a physical hazard.
It is a physical.
It is a physical hazard.
Okay.
Physical hazard, sir. Fan that was present over there.
Okay.
Also, sir, psychological hazard to others.
Psychosocial hazard to others. Okay. So how we are going to prevent the same? If we are going to ask them the same pattern, the reply of the of yours.
Sir, engineering control.
Okay. And what we are going to control with the help of engineering method, Satish?
We have to tie up. We have to isolate the fan.
Sir,
No.
Okay.
administrative control.
Substitution.
Okay. Substitution. What is the who says substitution?
Sir, I Ankita.
Okay. Ankita, how substitute? Which?
Instead of that, जो वहाँ fan, instead of that fan, we can use the ceiling fan. Substitution of
Then it will be engineering
that
control.
fan too.
It's
We can,
Sir,
we can
administrative
put
control.
administrative control here. That changes
Elimination?
the people work.
okay. How many of you saying the elimination method? Elimination
Sir.
means we are going to remove the fan only. Elimination means the वहाँ पे जो
Elimination.
hazard था, आप लोग को जो hazard दिखाई दिया, वो fan पे है पूरा, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Did anyone of you have seen the dress code of the company? What the girls has wear? Anyone of you has seen or saw that the
Yes,
hair?
sir. She was wearing a salwar suit and her hair was totally
Yes.
completely open.
Open.
So she should have maintained, she should have made the bun on her hairs. That it would have prevented from causing that hazard, sir. If she had maintained the hairstyle of hers,
Okay.
it
So-
would be administrative controls as for me.
So you are saying there is an administrative control for you. Okay. और किसी को कुछ दिख रहा है उसमें? Anyone else you wanted to say anything in that thing? Because मैंने perception थोड़ा change कर दिया. You are on the fan and I am on the dress code.
Dress code. Yes, sir.
So what are the hazards right now you are showing?
Sir,
If you-
actually, I'm also in line with administrative control because the way the setup was arranged, it was not proper. So, as it was a fan which would oscillate and circulate the air ventilation, so it had a huge better capacity or higher capacity, you can say, and it was in a close proximity for the person's contact.
Okay. So
I think the things are mismanaged and not properly settled down. The boxes are here and there, and that's why I think mismanagement is. It should be administrative control comes.
okay, I totally agree with you. आप लोग can anyone see if you are the specialist of the EHS, you wanted to be the specialist of EHS, so you have to find out the proper way of finding the hazard. Hazards mean there are many type of hazards are present in this video. Likewise, you are finding the fan, the person not wearing the proper dress,
Yes.
the open hair. Third one is dupatta. Fourth one is mismanagement of workplace. What
And nobody is having PPEs, sir.
Definitely, Praveen. Nobody is having the PPs also. So we can say if you are going to give the rate in of this video of this job profile, this work. So how much time you are taking to give the rating of this video, and how much time you are going to take to correct this type of hazards in your company if you are going to join somewhere.
In a day.
Praveen, okay, in a day, good. And all of you are aligning the same pattern, na? You all are saying the administrative approach only, correct?
Yes, sir.
So, Praveen, administrative control can give the result in a single day.
We can give, sir, but practically, which is not possible, we can phase
Correct.
out. Step by step, we can phase out
So,
everything.
not a single day we cannot solve this issue because of the administrative control, correct? Because if
Whereas,
in this step of
Yeah.
administrative control, all the seniors has to be aligned, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
And if you want to change the direction of the this conveyor belt, if you want to change something on the dish, that has to be written in the written SOP. You have to change the SOP of the same.
Yeah.
You have to change the layout of the company, your
Yes.
layout of this section area, correct? So
Correct.
administrative control is very tough control, and administrative control is only going to take up where the I can say monetary is required. Being a safety proportional, I can suggest you a single thing. I really wanted you all uh, have to think like in that manner where monetary is not required. Giving the suggestion to the senior management, giving them I can't say reducing the risk, reducing the hazards of the location while not giving such type of monetary things like you wanted as a professional of EHS. My perception is what the perception told Ankita. My perceptions, because I can not change anything without single investment. I can say I can put this fan on the ceiling.
Sir, in my accordance, sir, one more point should always, which is 5S, or we can add a 6S. If we maintain without code, 5S is the cause of all the hazards, all the incidents.
Okay, so 5S is a method only. I can distinguish between the 5S and this thing in the upcoming slides. But if you have working on the same pattern, same video, you have ये line आपको दिख रही होगी. You have seen those line, correct?
Yes.
This means they are maintaining the 1S or 2S. The workplace having the place put the material on the pallet itself only here. Please have a look. Okay, the person is not have to move here. That means they are maintaining the 1S or 2S in the plant, not even the 5S. I can say, but I am going to stick on the same video by giving the substitution method. Okay, because this can be happen if you done the 5S also. In the 5S of 1S, you are only going to make the place on the chart paper that this fan has to be put here only, nothing else. But we have to give the substitution method, or we can say we are going to do the engineering control here. Engineering control means we are going to even in my I can let you know the example of my factory. Same pattern has been done in all the industries or in India, because we need a fan. We are not working as a professionals, we are changing the line as per our requirement. We are changing our production quantity as per our requirement. We can change our line because we are working as an Indian culture. But for this, we have to make sure we have to reduce the hazards from the bottom itself. So I have taken the step in our industry and remove all the pedestal fan. We have removed the fan of the upper part and place it on the wall. Simply, we do not have done the much investment, and that I can say this from this thing I have saved at least 17 knots of first aid from fan happened in the last time till this year. We had zero incident, zero first aid from the fans because no pedestal fan has to be placed inside the plant without any permission of the safety department till now.
Anurag, can I intervene in between?
Yeah, sir, sure. Why not?
Right.
Yes,
So
please.
everyone is having different views by seeing this accident. But in short, and the way we have to be eliminate any hazard, first of all, there is some standard procedures and protocols for any of the to prevent from any of the accident. First of all, you can note down. First is, I think, yes. Now he is showing that pyramid, which I would like to be. First is elimination. What is means elimination? You have to be first do the hazard identification in any of the process with multidisciplinary team and remove the or eliminate all the possible hazards which you can. So in this video, first of all, you have to be remove that fan in between the process and install at some suitable place where you should not be in contact with any of means with that fan. So eliminate. We have eliminated that possible cause of the hazard, right? If you could not eliminate that fan because of any of reason, then you have to be put some substitution. In place of that standing fan, can you put some ceiling fan over there, or can you put some other type of the fan which is far away from that process persons? So that is a second stage of any of the hazard control. Third is, as written over here, engineering control. What it means in engineering control? First, you have to be relocate that fan. If you could not relocate, then what you can do, you can put a mesh over that fan, which is a fine mesh, and prevent such type of the incident if a person want to be do. There is a very standard method to control any of the hazard. If I want to be intentionally do some incident because of some my mental reason, because of some my fellows provoking reasons or any other reason, and I want to be do some intentionally to do some accident, so I could not. So my process should be designed in such a way where an employee wants to do some accident, but he or she could not. So that is the level of that should be the level of the control by eliminating, by substituting, and by engineering controls. Last is administrative control. So administrative control is the last one, second last one basically, and last one is personal protective equipment. If you could not do anything, then you have to provide the PPs. So this is the standard procedures to eliminate any of the hazard across the industries, and we have to be follow this one. Yeah, please, Anurag, continue. Sorry.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. So we are here. So if any one of you having the interviews, any one of you have a younger or elder brothers or sisters, you have to tell that hazard can be controlled only for that pyramid. What we have explained you in the right manner: elimination, substitution, engineering control, administrative, and in the last we can say PPs. Okay. So moving forward, industrial safety. So what do you mean by safety? Anyone? Safety. How anyone can define the word safety?
State of being protected from harm, sir.
Okay, correct. Anyone else? No.
Maintaining one's physical health intact.
Maintaining anyone.
Maintaining an individual's physical health intact.
Okay. Anyone else?
Yeah.
Yes. So we are having the training of EHS. Okay, that is called Environment, Health and Safety. Hope you are all aware about this word. In the word that is called Environment, Health and Safety, or we are doing the course of the same. So at least I should respect the course, and we all should respect the course and let us know in the same manner. If you anyone wants to speak in Hindi, it's okay, but please let us know the meaning of safety. Only the 2-3% are knowing in the field. Safety.
Safety. Hello, sir. This is Ahimsa.
Yeah.
Safety, industrial safety may be different. Depends on the different situations, are different working. Like what kind of industries are there? Like construction. So working they have to wear the safety equipments from the stones and labor
Agreed. Agreed.
working. And the
Agreed.
chemical factory and the smoke, anything like different kinds of safety measures are there, and protective equipments and the things are there. Depends on the what kind of industry you are working.
Okay, fine. So yeah, Aryan.
Sir, it could be like staying safe from avoiding any kind of risk which can cause damage to us, it can also leading to life loss and etc. Sir.
Sure. Okay, Sanjay ji, please.
Sir, I think it is to provide an environment which gives them liberty or freedom to not bother about safety and work with the highest or full concentration at their work.
Okay, so this is the definition of safety. Safety, nothing, but that's a simple condition which give us freedom from unsafe act and unsafe conditions. Okay, agreed? Note, not 100% freedom. ऐसा नहीं है. I have written this line because not 100% freedom वाली. Anyone let us know. I can brief on that point also. कि we have issued the work permit system. हमने work permit दिया to work at a height above 1.8 meter or 1.5 meter. ठीक है? So we have maintained the work permit system there, and there is scaffolding, and the worker are working on from ground itself more than 10 meter at height. So something that is not under our control, that is a type of hazard what the person is having on the upstairs. Likewise, psychological hazard. What he is thinking, we do not think. We are totally give the safeness of the hazard that is viewed from our eyes only. Correct? So अगर person ऊपर जाता है काम करने के लिए, we have taken the prevention of more than 98%, 99%. But 1% ऐसा होता है कि आपने देखा होगा कि we restrict all the person while walking at the work at height, do not use the mobile phone. So there's one of the incident happened in one of the industry. So one person is having the chit chat with his wife, and suddenly he shouted from the upstairs, on the upper side of the scaffold. And while shouting, he mismanaged there, and the person or the worker fall from the 10-meter heights, above 10-meter height on the ground floor itself only. So we have done all the things at that time also, but there is psychological hazard. तो उसकी कंडीशन ऐसी थी, शॉर्ट करना स्टार्ट किया, उसने अपना मेंटल पे स्ट्रेस लिया, एंड ही फॉल्स फ्रॉम देयर. ही आल्सो वेयर द फुल बॉडी हार्नेस. ओके, बट सडनली क्या होता है फुल बॉडी हार्नेस में, पहले आपको पता होगा कि फुल बॉडी हार्नेस में सिंगल लेयर आती थी, डबल लैंडयार्ड नहीं आता था, सिंगल लैंडयार्ड आता था. मतलब जो बेल्ट के पीछे से 2 रस्सियां निकलती हैं जब वर्कर्स हाइट पे काम करते हैं, तो पहले सिंगल आती थी, अब डबल हुई है बहुत सालों के बाद. ठीक है? सो ये सारी चीजें जो हैं, ये साइट की कंडीशंस होती हैं जो हम सब पूरा प्रिवेंट कर सकते हैं. सारी अनसेफ एक्ट और अनसेफ कंडीशंस के साथ रखते हुए, बट देयर इज अ लिटिल बिट ऑफ चांस दैट इज डिपेंड अपॉन द वर्कर इटसेल्फ ओनली हु इज वर्किंग एट हाइट। ठीक है। एस स्टैंड फॉर मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम, A stand for proper attitude, F stand for understanding fundamental, E explains for experience, T stand for time reducingly, और Y stand for your participations. Proper attitude का मतलब को बताएगा यहाँ पे? What do you mean by proper attitude?
So to be in a good
behavior.
state of mind.
Safe attitude.
Proper
Yes,
attitude.
behavior. Workers behavior. How they react, how they report.
Being conscious about the safety guidelines.
Okay. Here it is proper attitude. Please, we have to make sure that if we are thinking, especially if we are talking about the safety, please have in your mind that आपके जो आंसर्स आने चाहिए वो ये सोच के आने चाहिए कि हमको एक सीनियर मैनेजमेंट को आंसर देना है। करेक्ट? सबको ये चीज होगा। अगर आपसे ये पूछा गया क्वेश्चंस में, आई एम आस्किंग द सेम थिंग, व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय प्रॉपर एटीट्यूड विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू यू। आप लोगों ने सबकी सोच वर्कर पे आ गई, ठीक है, वो आपकी बात सुनेगा। दे ऑल आर आई कैन से 6 पास 8 पास 10 पास, वो आपकी बात मानेंगे। बट यू मीन यू नो proper attitude here relates to the worker, that's the first part, but the second part is proper attitude towards the safety for the senior management. अब आपने क्या किया कि पहले वर्क परमिट सिस्टम नहीं था, अब परमिट सिस्टम आया तो इसका मतलब उनका काम डिले होगा। एंड ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड द सेम थिंग नाउ। पहले क्या था कि हाँ काम करना है, कर दिया, हो गया काम, हादसा हुआ कोई बात नहीं। अब क्या है, 10 ऑक्यूपायर हैज टू साइन द परमिट, ठीक, the engineer has to visit the site and sign the permit, the safety department has to go into the site and sign the permit. It required a half an hour for one permit, so it delays the work of the production department, it delays the work of the systems, but there is a 100% pure system in which you get the good results. So understanding of the senior management is the proper attitude towards the safety implementation inside the premises also. Yes, Aaron, you want to ask something or you want to say something? Aaron, अच्छा नहीं बोलना है, okay, fine, ठीक है। So
Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, Aaron, बताइए।
Sir, I was just telling ki as per me, like the thing you told, like if some superior asks us in an interview about proper attitude, sir, for me it will be like the person should be good at he should be good at teamwork and a good knowledge about awareness, and also with a positive attitude and with a good proactive approach, sir.
Okay, fine. But Aryan, point is totally little bit of different. ठीक है, it's your answer, your perceptions. But as per the synonyms, I can say that you have told that is called proactiveness of worker. Single word. आप लोग को पता है what Aryan told proactiveness of work, proactive work. काम स्टार्ट करने से पहले प्रोएक्टिवनेस करके उसको कर लेना चाहिए। He is saying like this. So that is correct way. But Aryan, proper attitude means with respect to you also. आप इंटरव्यू में ये बोलोगे कि आपने जो आंसर दिया है वो चीजें आप बताने वाले हो, बट उससे एज एन इंटरव्यूअर हैज नॉट इम्प्रेस एनीथिंग, वो इम्प्रेस नहीं हुआ आपसे, आपके वर्ड से, क्योंकि जो आप समझो कि द स्टिक ऑफ द थिंग्स सीनियर्स वांटेड टू लिसन कि हाउ यू आर गोइंग to implement all the action of safety management system inside the plant only itself while working the teamwork. Correct? आपने teamwork बोला, but if the teamwork is saying, अरे Aryan, this time let it go without work permit, next time हम देख लेंगे. So as a teamwork, you should also, what you suggest there, Aryan?
Sir, it was not. I didn't heard you properly. Can you please repeat it, sir?
I am saying that
due to some network problem.
Yeah, definitely. I am saying that कि if the interviewer is going to ask the question कि Aryan, as a teamwork, have to support our team, and in your team there are senior management are present always, and they are denied to solve they are not going to sign the work permit this time, and you have to do at your own end. So how you are going to manage the safety management system at your site inside the premises?
So that will be a great issue then, sir, because if the superiors are not allowing it, it would be a great problem for me. But still, I would like to think an alternative pathway, or a way to convince my superiors in a way where I can do the ground level job on my behalf as much as possible, and also like it the total thing will be on me only. So, how will I convince them and make them like
Agreed,
make
agreed,
sure of
agreed.
it, sir?
Agreed,
Yes,
agreed.
sir.
I agreed with your answer. It's not a very big deal. You can give the answer like this also. So moving forward, unsafe conditions, unsafe act, incident, accident, death, permit. These all are the definition where somebody are already written in the BIS code, IS code, and any of the standards are present. You can search it out, and we can provide you the presentation after this happening. You have to go through this. Right? So okay. So if any of the incident is happen inside the plant, basically the best method is to find the root cause analysis is 5W method. Okay. And the word root denotes कि जो ट्री की नीचे की जो hubs होते roots होते हैं this things जो हमें we cannot see from our eyes itself. Okay. So we have to find those root cause जो हमें नहीं दिख रहे हैं. तो जब we are doing the investigations on this method, definitely we are going to find the same answers on the same method, and definitely all the industries are doing the same. ठीक है. ठीक है. So in case of any emergency, either you are inside of any industry as well as any of the commercial place as well. In case of any emergency, you have to rescue first of all yourself. Okay. If it is possible, if you are trained firefighter or a first aider or any of the earthquake department or any of the things you are trained and you have a certificate, then you rescue the others first, then yourself. And if you are not trained, then rescue you first, then give the chance to the help others person. Well, first you have to rescue yourselves. Okay. A means alarm, C means contain, even evacuate. This is the same methods will all the industry is following in the case of fire. Okay. So you are aware about the LPG gas. In the screen, it is always really visible that LPG gas has a mixture of propane and butane. So the smell which you are having in the LPG gas is not propane, not butane. The smell which is coming from the gas is ethyl mercaptan. Okay, ethyl mercaptan is used in the LPG gas cylinders for only for the smelling purpose. Fine.
Correct.
And best part is in India, all the things, or I can say in the word, all the things have a some type of called what the word is called expiry. I can say. So the gas is also has expiry things. Cylinder is also having some expiry things. So in the gas cylinder, just have a look on this pattern A25. In the A25, it is written A denotes A, B, C, D. A denotes for in the first quarter, B denotes for second quarter, C denotes for third quarter, and D denotes for fourth quarter. Okay. If it is written A25, 25 is a year. Fine. And if I am saying A25, if I am saying A25, this means last month of the quarter. That is March 25. Understood? If I am saying D25, it's mean December 25. Okay, fine.
Sir, actually, sir, what's the quarter means? Financial quarter means April, May, June, or January, February, March, first quarter. Which will be the first quarter?
Already written here, though, friends. Deepak?
Yes, sir.
Jan to March.
Jan to March. Actually, I was thinking that it's a financial. Okay, sir.
नहीं,
Okay.
finance in, if we are going to talk anything in a commercial manner, if we are going to talk,
Okay.
why industry and not the financial things? Because all the things, financial terminology has been come from financial year. Okay, but year started from January. Okay, so these are the physical hazards: heat and cold, noise, vibration,
Excuse me,
ultraviolet.
sir. I
Yeah,
didn't get the expiry. Like, what is the expiry time? I can
time.
understand that it is in the first quarter A, B, and C. That I can understand. But
Okay,
what is
So
the
till end
ideal
of the month we can
expiry
use.
date?
okay. So for the same point of view, please have a wait. So if it is written A25, agreed? My screen is visible to all of you.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
if it is in A25, this means this is called March 25. The cylinder is going to be expire in March 25. Agreed?
Okay.
If it is written A denotes for first quarter.
Okay.
Agreed? Fine, Sanjay?
Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
So which means we can use the cylinder till end of March, sir, right? Till
Definitely right.
30th of March.
So, if you wanted to understand the same way, so I have a question for you. If you There is a cylinder of having the kgs of 19 kg, I can say. Okay, in a family there is only a single person, and the expiry date of a cylinder is D25, and today's date is 15. So Sanjay, we are going to buy this cylinder while paying it, or we are going to reject the same. 19 kg, single
We will
person,
reject it.
we are going to reject it.
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. ठीक है, अंडरस्टूड ना? आगे चलें, टाइम बहुत कम है तो आगे चलते हैं. अच्छा, फिजिकल हैजार्ड, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ फिजिकल हैजार्ड? हीट एंड कोल्ड, नॉइज, वाइब्रेशन, अल्ट्रावायलेट रेडिएशन, आयनाइजेशन रेडिएशन, एंड दीज आर द एग्जांपल ऑफ द फिजिकल हैजार्ड्स. केमिकल हैजार्ड्स तीन तरीके से अंदर जाता है हमारे अंदर में, अगर हम कहेंगे तो वन इज कॉल्ड इंजेक्शन, इनहेलेशन एंड ऑब्जर्वेशंस. ओके, अंडरस्टूड? If you have
Yes, sir.
any of the confusion, please let me know. Fine. Biological hazards, those hazards which have been generated with the help of animal products. Mechanical hazards, which cause the mechanical things like fan. You are aware about this. Psychosocial hazards like called depression, alcoholic, drug abuse. These are called the psychological hazards. Okay. So, okay. So we are maintaining this type of checklist for the looking all the things, because there's a, I can say, less number of team members. So we have to prevent any such type of thing is going to be mishappen. We can miss. There is a chances of missing all the things. So we are preparing such type of check sheet inside the plant, which we have written the frequency also and the type of check sheet. Like fire hydrant system, we have to check all on a daily basis. ठीक है, hidden line, smoke detector, all the things, these are the things which came under the safety department. So daily, and in case of monthly, we require monthly, that called windsock location and conditions, that is also daily. Battery charging station monthly, once in a week, once in a month. Okay, fire extinguisher monthly as per the IS 2190. You will get this on the same PPT after this training. Okay. So, what is the importance of the safety training? I can say awareness, keeping looking on the same presentation, keeping looking on the looking on the same slides, which help us to guide ourselves in the both the manner. ठीक? So these are the things which we get the benefits of the safety, because the company itself, we all have to create the scenario that safety is very important for the growth of the organizations, and in the safe manner as well. Okay. So these are the programs which we are governed in the safety of poster competition, what we have did in the month of March, or I can say in the month of fire, in the month of environment day, we are celebrating the same thing. So are you aware about the safe work permit system, safety work permit system, I can say? Anyone of you? Vijay ji? Vijay ji, are you here?
Yeah, sir.
Yeah, please let me know what do you mean by work permit system?
It's a authentication, a documentary work.
Okay.
Related to the work activity.
Okay. Anything else?
Sir, yes, sir. So, work permit system is a legal system. If any incident is happen, then it is the evidence that we have checked all the parameters and all the instructions for the working is given in the work permit system.
Okay. So, anyone knows about this work permit system, IS 17839? In India, before I can say 23rd, 2023, there is a no standards are present for the work permit system. There is no such standards has been present by the, I can say, government of India. After 2023, we have the authenticate IS 17839 work permit system in India, which we have to follow. This is a legal written document in which both the signer, both the worker, I can say, both the vendors, I can say, as well as occupier of the company, which is authorized by the main occupier to the unit plant, has to sign on the written document that you have to work on the same path, same manner, same place, same person. All have to sign on a single piece of paper, I can say, but it will cost like, it have to, if you wanted to see like this. Okay. This is a work permit system of our company, which have the all the things, whatever is coming in your mind, all the things are present in the work permit, this work permit system. Even this is our company ISO 45001 standard, so we also present the SOP number here also. So आप जो भी चीज कहोगे वो इसमें है एक्चुअली. किसी को कुछ पूछना है? Name of the employee who are performing the job, permit extension or handover side also, even permit authorization, issuer, area in charge, deputy manager, safety coordinator, factory manager itself also. And all the person has to sign before starting the work at the site. ठीक है? Here the validity, issuing department, issue to cross reference, job location is specially defined because there is many cases has been going on in the India where the job location has been changed and the person fall from height, and it mishappened on the site. Even the word hazard is also there, hazard identification. If we wanted to isolate any of the system, PP used to be below and relevant picture, general, hot work, electrical, work at height at 2 meter confined space. If the PPT, their precaution check sheet is there. Even we have also written the name of fire watcher inside our plant. Okay, all the things has been covered in this single work permit, and we are not making many of the other work permit because our company has a ISO certified company. So we have make the single work permit, which include all the types of work like general, height, hot, confined space, line breaking, hazardous energy control, excavation, loading and unloading of hazardous material. ठीक है? So what the work has to be done, we have to take care also. Any question related to
Sir,
the
may I ask something?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I literally study about the work permit system, but I didn't find where it is written that the work permit system is taken is mandatory.
Taken
In
is
which clause or
mandatory.
in which law?
Bef
Yes, sir.
I already told Deepak to you the same thing. I would like to represent here also once again. If anybody is going to ask the question for or the same, just go on this work permit system procedure.
Okay,
Any
work
of
permit system. Okay, this is
work,
IS.
this is a now IS code has been came. Many of the things we are facing as an EHS head, safety officer, safety supervisor, why we have to take the work permit. Okay, but all the work which is not routine, the definition why we want to take the work permit, ऐसा कोई भी वर्क हो जो रूटीन में ना हो, अनरूटीन वर्क हम करने जा रहे हैं तो हमें वर्क परमिट लेना है, बिकॉज we are manufacturing the products is a routine job. Okay, but we have to work on a height for for cleaning the fan. It's not your routine job. You're not going to do daily. Okay, so all the things which is unroutine work has to be governed to the work permit system. Okay.
But sir, during a construction site, we have to take the permitted on daily basis.
Yeah, we are taking that work permit on daily basis itself. But in the construction site, the example is in the construction site, you are not taking the work permit of drinking water, जो तुम्हारा daily routine है. In the construction,
Okay, sir. Okay.
In the construction side of BOCW Act, आपने कभी उसके लिए लिया है वर्क परमिट ट्रक को चलाने के लिए इधर से उधर मूवमेंट ऑफ ट्रक?
No.
करेक्ट?
No, sir.
आपके यहाँ पे एक बार गेट एंट्री हो जाती है हाइड्रा की या अदर थिंग्स की, उसके द्वारा एंट्री आप अंदर प्लांट के अंदर कहीं भी काम करता है, परमिट लेते हो उसका, गाड़ी लाइसेंस चेक करते हो? नहीं, आपने एक बार गेट चेक कर लिया, आपने करना, आपका वो रूटीन वाला काम हो गया, करेक्ट? बट आप वर्क परमिट वहां पे डेली ले रहे हो दीपक जहां पर आपका हैजार्ड चेंज हुआ था रातों रात. एग्जांपल, आपने नीचे के प्लास्टर किया, दीवार खड़ी की, करेक्ट? अब दूसरे दिन वो दीवार पे दोबारा काम नहीं करोगे, ठीक है? वहां के हजार सब चेंज हो चुके हैं आपके लिए भी. एग्रीड? तो वो आपका रूटीन में अनरूटीन जॉब आ जाता है फिर. ठीक है? ओके, सो पेट्रोलियम गैस, एक्सप्लोजिव गैस सबको पता है, एक्सप्लोजिव लाइसेंस होते हैं. कल डॉक्टर प्रियांक सर ने आपको बताया होगा, एक्सप्लोजिव लाइसेंस होते हैं. इन दैट एक्सप्लोजिव लाइसेंस देयर आर 3 कैटेगरीज आर डिफाइंड ऑफ द पेट्रोल which is having the depend upon the flash point only. So class, there are 3 types of material. I can say there are 3 type of materials in which is distinguished between type A, B and C. Type A, I can say class A, having a flash point of less than 23 degrees Celsius. 23 to 65 degrees Celsius is a class B material, and class C for less than 65, sorry, greater than 65 and less than 93 degrees Celsius. ठीक है? ये इसमें क्यों किया गया A, B और C में? Because there is a criteria of taking the explosive license if we are storing these type of chemicals, petroleum chemicals inside our factories. Okay, so we have to take the license for the same, and even many of the things has been already I can say already taken the same pattern, and we are on the same path always, because जैसे सर ने कल आप लोग को बताया होगा कि this is our friend जो हमें हेल्प करते हैं कि अब आप मैनेजमेंट के सामने आप जाओ अपने, हैव यू गॉन टू सीनियर मैनेजमेंट एंड कौन था जिससे मेरी बात हो रही थी, आई डू नॉट रिमेंबर द नेम, आर्यन थे शायद, जो इंटरव्यू में बोल रहे थे. तो इंटरव्यू में आप कभी भी बोल सकते हो कि हाँ सर, मैं सीनियर मैनेजमेंट को कैसे अपनी बात मनवाते हैं विद द हेल्प ऑफ दिस प्रूफ ओनली, कि देयर आर सम स्टैंडर्ड्स आर गिवन इन इंडिया We have to follow the standard. Otherwise, something is going to be came in the future. So we have to do before anything has been taken restricted way by the government to our plant. Okay. So please follow all the EPA Act under the same umbrella. 35 I can say. कितने थे संजय जी उसके अंदर? संजय जी, एनवायरमेंटल प्रोटेक्शन एक्ट के अंदर कितने एक्ट थे? कल शायद बताया गया था आप लोग क्लास में।
हाँ कल वो
34 या 36
36
यस सॉरी 34 एक्ट
34 साउथ आपको याद था?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
तो
34.
आप अभी भी कुछ लिख रहे थे। संजय जी ने पेज पलट दिया पीछे जल्दी से 2 बार।
No,
अहिंसा
sir.
जी आपको
Just
याद था?
visiting this.
If I'm not wrong, the name is Ahimsa. Pronouncing same name, correct way?
Yes, sir. Correct.
आपको याद था? आपको याद था?
Yes, sir.
बोला नहीं आपने।
Actually, sir,
हाँ,
internet connection is a problem. My mic is not working properly
अभी
today.
एकदम क्लियर आ रहा है।
No, actually, I forget fastly to on the mic.
ओके,
Some network issues are coming.
ठीक
So
है।
I was checking when you were asking.
नहीं वो दिख गया था, इसीलिए मैंने एक फोटो कैमरे खुलवाए हुए हैं, बहुत लोगों ने बंद कर दिए हैं। अच्छे लगते हैं कि खुले रहते हैं, ठीक है?
No, no, sir, I'm on.
Yeah, agreed. So petroleum class A having the quantity less than 30 liters do not want to take any license. ठीक है? तो ये आपको मिल जाएगा, ऐसा नहीं है कि नहीं मिलेगा। आप लोग पढ़ लेना इसको एक बार। हमने क्या किया है, हमने आज की ट्रेनिंग में उसको पिच कर दिया आपके लिए कि कुछ चीज आपकी पिच कर दी है जिससे आपके थोड़ा माइंड वहां तक पहुंचे, ठीक है? ओके, कोई भी जानता है फायर प्रोटेक्शन सिस्टम को? अभी तक आप लोगों ने कुछ भी सुना है उसमें? तो मैं आपको बहुत सिंपल चीज बता देता हूँ। फायर प्रोटेक्शन सिस्टम कंसिस्ट ऑफ बेसिकली और मैंडेटरी कंसिस्ट ऑफ 3 पंप्स इनसाइड द प्लांट, ठीक है? वन इज जॉकी पंप, फर्स्ट वन, अनदर इज मेन पंप एंड डीजल पंप. Jockey pump and main pump is totally driven by the or I can say energized by the electrical supply. Okay, jockey pump and main pump has
Anurag, I would like to be intervene over here.
Yes, sir, sure.
Before to jump directly on the water-based protection system, please elaborate types of the protection systems.
Okay. सर थोड़ा सा इसमें आप और ब्रीफ करेंगे?
So in any
like
industry
active and
or
passive
any
fire
of the
protection.
active and passive fire. So in any of the industry, there is a many type of the fire protection system generally installed based on the hazard associated. But in general, we do a water-based protection system, and before that, we have to be installed smoke or heat detection systems. Then we have to be installed fire extinguisher protection system. We have to be installed some fire bucket protection systems, hose reels protection system. These are the different protection systems at a different shape and size and hazard associated. A water-based protection system, which is going to be explained by the Anurag, is followed. So first we have to be understand types of the protection systems is generally required for any of the industry. Any other I missed, Anurag?
Yes, sir.
Which one?
Yes, sir, I have a doubt.
Yeah,
Sir,
continue with
before
your
going
doubt.
to yes, sir. Before going to the fire protection system, we have to calculate the fire load. Is right, sir? Or based on that, we will categorize the light hazard industries or medium hazard industries. Then we will go through these fire protection system.
Fire protection, to design a fire protection system, lot of things we have to be do, not on the fire load calculation. We have to be identify the hazard first, what type of the hazard is there. So hazard identification we have to be do, then we have to be do the fire load calculation, then we have to be design stages of the control systems, which early alarm systems, active and passive, as you said. Yeah, Anurag, please continue.
Okay, so thank you, sir. And thank you, Nagraji, for asking the same questions. Okay, so there are many type of fire protection system which is going to be installed in many of the industries, I can say, and all the industries. ठीक है, that fire hydrant system, fire extinguisher and smoke detector. अब इसमें डिफरेंस है, देयर आर डिफरेंस बिटवीन ऑल द थ्री थिंग्स. ठीक, फायर एक्सटिंग्विशर्स से पहले ये सारे जो फायर हाइड्रेंट सिस्टम है, फायर प्रोटेक्शन सिस्टम है, ये बात के हैं. ठीक है, जिसको हम कैसे करते हैं इसको, आई कैन से टू इवैक्यूएट द फायर, उसको बुझाने के लिए ये सिस्टम लगाए गए हैं, दिस फर्स्ट एंड टू. ठीक है, हम जानते कैसे हैं फायर कि फायर वहां पे हुई है, इफ वी आर हैविंग द प्लांट ऑफ 50 एकड़. Agreed? So how we are going to know that fire is going to be happen at one of the place which is at random in many of the far away from the distance. 50-acre plant is very huge area. ठीक? For that we are going to install the smoke and heat detection system. That is the third one. Any questions till now in this what I told right now? Any question in this? ठीक है, तो फायर को देखना कैसे है, पकड़ना कैसे है कि आग कहां पे लगी है, फायर कहां पे लगी है. ठीक है, तो उसके लिए जो सिस्टम हमने बनाते हैं वो बनाते हैं स्मोक डिटेक्शन सिस्टम, हीट डिटेक्शन सिस्टम, या आई कैन से मल्टी सिस्टम्स, जिसमें हमारे आग की द्वारा या उसकी हीट की उससे हम वो डिटेक्ट करते हैं. ओके, सो उससे डिटेक्ट करने के बाद हमें पता चलता है कि द फायर इज हैपेंड ऑन द सेम लोकेशन एट विच लोकेशन फायर इज गोइंग टू बी हैपेंड. ठीक है, सो वी आर टीम एंड वी आर रश्ड एट दैट साइड एंड इवैक्यूएट द फायर. So the first thing which we as a fireman, as a fire officer, I have to use the fire extinguisher. ठीक, but the fire extinguisher is the first aid of fire only. First aid का मीनिंग पता है सबको? फर्स्ट एड का किसको पता है हिंदी में?
प्राथमिक उपचार.
किसने बोला है? दीपक आप बोल रहे हो?
यस सर.
वेरी गुड दीपक. कुछ बोलना आती हैं आप मैम?
सर मतलब प्राइमरी आप क्या वहाँ पे अवेलेबल है जिससे आप किसी को सेव कर सको, मतलब इंजरी से.
हाँ, तो हम फायर की बात कर रहे थे, तो फायर में था फर्स्ट एड. फायर का जो फर्स्ट एड का इक्विपमेंट्स होते हैं फायर को बुझाने के लिए, दैट इज द फर्स्ट फायर एक्सटिंग्विशन ओनली. बट अगर हमारी आग, हमारी फायर जो बहुत ज्यादा फैल चुकी है, बहुत ज्यादा, तो फायर एक्सटिंग्विशर का यूज हम नहीं करते हैं. ठीक है, इफ द फायर हैज बीन इग्नाइटेड इज ऑफ अ वेरी स्मॉल प्लेस, और हमें पता है कि यहां से फायर को इग्नाइट किया गया है या हुआ है, then only we are able to use the fire extinguisher. Otherwise we are not able to use the fire extinguisher. आग बहुत बड़ी है, हमें पता ही नहीं है आग कहां लगी है, तो हम एक्सटिंग्विशर का यूज नहीं करते. We as an industry totally depend upon the fire hydrant system, which is the first one. इसीलिए उसको सबसे फर्स्ट प्रायोरिटी पे रखा है हम लोगों ने ऊपर इस प्रेजेंटेशन में. ठीक है, फायर हाइड्रेंट सिस्टम आई कैन से दैट इज टोटली डिपेंड अपॉन द वाटर. ठीक है, अगर हर सब चीजों को हम पानी से बुझा सकते हैं, सब चीजों को. ठीक है, और फायर हाइड्रेंट सिस्टम में 3 पंप जरूरी होते हैं, जॉकी, मेन और डीजल इंजन पंप. जॉकी और मेन पंप हैज बीन ड्रिवन बाय, आई कैन से, विद द हेल्प ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिकल ओनली, एंड डीजल पंप इट्स सेल्फ डिनोट दैट डीजल वर्ड इज हियर, सो विद द हेल्प ऑफ डीजल. ओके, कभी भी कोई फायर होती है कहीं पर भी, सो अगर हमको पानी ज्यादा चाहिए होता है तो वी डायरेक्टली गो थ्रू द मेन पंप एंड देन डीजल पंप. एग्रीड? जॉकी पंप इज द पंप विच फैसिलिटेट टू मेंटेन द प्रेशर इन द हाइड्रेंट पॉइंट, नथिंग एल्स. उसका उतना ही काम है जॉकी पंप का कि जो लाल कलर की पाइप, रेड कलर की पाइप्स आप देखते हो, उसमें प्रेशर को मेंटेन करना. As per the guideline of National Building Code, and I can say, हाँ, and NBC में लिखा है कि मिनिमम 7 kg पर सेंटीमीटर स्क्वायर प्रेशर हमको पाइप में होल्ड करना है, पानी वाली पाइप में, फायर के लिए जो स्पेसिफिक डिफाइन होती है. आप कहीं मॉल में जाएंगे, रेड कलर की पाइप दिखेगी, वो स्पेशली डिफाइंड है फायर के लिए, उससे प्लांटेशन नहीं करते, उसको पानी पे पीने के लिए यूज नहीं करता कोई, क्योंकि वो डिफाइंड है ओनली पर्पस फॉर द इमरजेंसी, दैट इज फायर। एग्रीड? ओके, एनी क्वेश्चन इन दिस? ओके,
यस सर, आई हैव क्वेश्चन सर।
कौन है? हाँ दीपक बताइए।
जी सर, तो सर कि कितना टैंक, कितना पानी स्टोर करना है, कितना वो, एक तो सर ये थोड़ा सा ये इस तरह का भी कोई स्टैंडर्ड है सर?
ठीक है,
और सर
मिनिमम
दूसरा एक
पानी
थोड़ा सा
जो,
मैं
हाँ मैं बता देता हूँ, मिनिमम पानी जो स्टोर करते हैं हम, मिनिमम एज पर द फैक्ट्रीज एक्ट में जो लिखा है वो 8 लाख लीटर है, 8 लाख। ठीक है, 8 लाख लीटर पानी हमको स्टोर करके रखना है फैक्ट्री में, डेजिग्नेटेड प्लेस वेयर वी हैव स्टोर्ड दिस वाटर। ठीक है, हाँ संजय जी कुछ
सर,
बोल रहे थे।
हाउ ऑफन डू वी चेंज दैट वाटर? एज इन अभी फायर एक्सीडेंट तो रेगुलरली होता नहीं है, तो हाउ ऑफन डू वी चेंज दैट वाटर?
ओके, सो हम चेंज कैसे करते हैं, हमारे पास एक रिसर्कुलेशन पाइप है। ठीक है, हम क्या करते हैं, उसको रिसर्कुलेशन पाइप को, पानी को घुमाते हैं, पानी को स्टिल नहीं करते कभी।
ओके,
ठीक है, जब पानी को आप घुमाते रहोगे तो पानी में ना बैक्टीरिया पैदा नहीं होंगे और पानी पाइप पे घूम के आपके पास वापस आ जाएगा। ठीक है, सो इसीलिए कभी भी कहते हैं ना, रिसर्कुलेशन पाइप रखनी चाहिए हमेशा। दूसरा क्या मेथड है कि हमने क्या करते हैं, अगर नहीं है तो किसी के यहाँ पे, हम क्या करते हैं, हाइड्रेंट वाल्व से पाइप को अपने टैंकर में, टंकी में डालते हैं और तब रिसर्कुलेट कर देते हैं। तो पूरा पानी जो टैंक में भरा हुआ है वो पानी को रिसर्कुलेट करके वापस टैंक में डाल देते हैं। ठीक है, ओके। हाँ
सर
जी,
मेरा एक थोड़ा सा और सर मुझे कंफ्यूजन था सर।
कंफ्यूजन? हाँ बताइए दीपक।
एक्चुअली सर जो हमारे कंपनीज में जो वाटर टैंक होते हैं जिसको हम लोग जनरली वॉशरूम के लिए यूज करते हैं, और सर एक जो
Agreed?
सर एक जो फायर टैंक होते हैं, तो
Agreed?
मुझे सर किसी ने बताया कि सबसे पहले आपके फायर जो टैंक्स रहेंगे वो फुल होंगे, उसके बाद आप लोग जो जनरल जो टैंक्स हैं उसको फिलअप करेंगे। इस तरह का कोई लॉ में है या फिर
हाँ,
नहीं?
नेशनल बिल्डिंग कोड में ये लिखा गया है, अगर आपने अंडरग्राउंड वाटर टैंक बनाए हुए हैं और आप ये चाहते हो कि आपका फायर टैंक और प्रोडक्शन टैंक जहां से पानी आप कंज्यूम कर रहे हो, अगर आपका दोनों तो बगल बगल है, ठीक है, तो पहले फायर टैंक फुल होना है जहां से फायर वाटर की सप्लाई जाएगी, उसको एक बाउंड्री लेवल तक पहुंचाते हैं 8 लाख लीटर, उसके ऊपर एक होल बनाते हैं, उसके बाद एक पाइप देते हैं, फिर आपका वो आता है। ये प्रावधान में लिखा हुआ है, नेशनल बिल्डिंग कोड में लिखा है। ओके
ओके सर, ओके, थैंक यू
ओके।
Sir,
हाँ जी, कौन?
I have small Nagraj, sir.
हाँ
Yes, sir. In National Building Code, they are mentioned more than 15 meter above building, they need the fire hydrant system. Apart from that, buildings and comes under the hazardous operation industries, like factories, are they mentioned 10 workers with the electricity means they need a fire hydrant system, or any specific type or occupancy is there for maintaining fire hydrant system and firefighting system?
एक बार फिर से पूछोगे दोस्त नागराज?
सर एक बोल रहा हूँ सर, अपना नेशनल बिल्डिंग कोड में 15 मीटर का ऊपर हाइट है तो बिल्डिंग का, उधर फायर हाइडेंट सिस्टम, फायर प्रोटेक्शन सिस्टम मेंटेन करना है। और दूसरा अपना इंडस्ट्री आता है ना सर, हजारस ऑपरेशन इंडस्ट्री होता है, बहुत सारा कैटेगरी का इंडस्ट्री होता है, उसी में कौन सा नियम है सर? लाइक फैक्ट्रीज एक्ट ये बोला है 10 वर्कर्स विद इलेक्ट्रिसिटी है, तो फैक्ट्रीज का नियम अंदर आ रहा है, उस टाइम हम फायर हाइडेंट भी मेंटेन करना है, ऐसे होता है सर? नहीं कुछ अलग नियम टाइप होता है, ऑक्यूपेंसी होता है,
चलो,
और कुछ चीज होता है सर वो फायर?
मैं आपको एक चीज बताता हूँ। आपका क्वेश्चन पहले भी था, डॉक्टर प्रियांक सर बता रहे थे हमको सबको। ठीक है, और हम
ओके
फायर प्रोटेक्शन सिस्टम वहां पर लगाते हैं, मैंडेटरी कॉल होती है कि लगाना चाहिए नेशनल बिल्डिंग कोड के तहत में। अगर आपकी कंपनी हाईली हजार्ड है, फार्मास्यूटिकल में आती है, ठीक है, डेफिनेटली बिल्डिंग के लॉस तो बाद में आते हैं, उससे पहले ही आपका लो हजार्ड, मीडियम हजार्ड, वो आपका फायर ऑटोमेशन में निकल के आ जाता है। एग्रीड? अब एज एन इंडियन कंपनी हमारी
यस सर।
मेंटेलिटी क्या हो जाती है, हमें क्या होता है, हम अपने सारे रॉ मटेरियल्स का, फिनिश गुड का इंश्योरेंस कराते हैं पूरे साल भर का। ठीक है, इंश्योरेंस कंपनी फोर्स्ड टू इंडियन ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस, इंडियन कंपनी टू मेंटेन द मिनिमम फायर फाइटिंग सिस्टम और फायर प्रोटेक्शन सिस्टम इनसाइड द प्रीमाइसेस, अदरवाइज आपको क्लेम नहीं मिलेगा। ठीक है, अगर आपके पास फायर प्रोटेक्शन सिस्टम नहीं है तो आपको आई कैन से जो आप इंश्योरेंस में जो अमाउंट पे करते हो वो दुगना पे करना पड़ता है। ठीक है, पहली चीज। अब रहती है मैंडेटरी कॉल। फायर एनओसी लेना मैंडेटरी नहीं है पूरे इंडिया में, कहीं नहीं लिखा। ठीक है, अगर
सर।
कोई फायर डिपार्टमेंट की टीम आपके पास आती है और कहती है, मैं बहुत बड़ी चीज बोल रहा हूं आप इतने बड़े प्लेटफॉर्म पे, अगर कोई फायर डिपार्टमेंट की टीम आपके पास आती है, कहती है आपके पास एनओसी नहीं है, तो वो आपको फोर्स नहीं कर सकती कि आप एनओसी लो। ऐसा फोर्स नहीं कर सकती है आपको, क्योंकि कहीं भी मैंडेटरी कॉल पे नहीं लिखा गया है इस चीज को।
So in any sector, sir.
एनी सेक्टर, कहीं पर भी किसी भी लॉ में ये नहीं लिखा गया है कि आपको फायर हाइड्रेंट सिस्टम या फायर प्रोटेक्शन सिस्टम बनाना ही बनाना है। ठीक है, ये आपकी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की कॉल होनी चाहिए कि उसको अपनी प्रोटेक्शन को सिस्टम को बढ़ाना है, अच्छा करना है। ये आपके प्रोटेक्शन सिस्टम क्या है, आखिर करते क्या है हम इससे अपनी कंपनी को बचा रहे हो, अपने रॉ मटेरियल्स बचाते हैं, अपने फिनिश गुड का सब कुछ आप खुद के लिए कर रहे हो। समझो बात को। ठीक है, इसलिए कोई भी गवर्नमेंट, लोकल गवर्नमेंट भी आपको फोर्स नहीं करती कि एनओसी लो। आप नहीं लोगे, कोई ऑब्लिगेशन नहीं आएगा। इन केस ऑफ फायर, देन ओनली आपका जो ब्रांड का नाम है वो मार्केट में खराब होगा। ठीक है, वो सारी जो आप पूछ रहे थे कि 12 मीटर 15 मीटर, वो उससे पहले सब कुछ हैजार्ड पे डिपेंड है कि आपकी कंपनी में रॉ मटेरियल क्या रखा है, लो हैजार्ड है, हाई हैजार्ड है या मीडियम हैजार्ड है। दैट इज डिपेंड अपॉन दैट थिंग कि वहां पे हाइड्रेंट लाइन कितनी चाहिए, लैंडिंग वॉल्स कितने चाहिए, पानी कितना स्टोर करना है।
Anurag, I would like to be intervene over here.
यस सर।
So, your point which you have raised, I don't agree for that.
Yes, sir.
Because of the reason at present states are interconnecting the approvals as a pollution control approvals, vice versa, factory act approvals, and fire NOC as well.
Agreed,
so
sir.
all the approvals now interconnected. If you are going to be set up a fresh plant, greenfield plant, or brownfield projects, fire NOC is a mandatory activity. Without fire NOC, they will need to issue your consent even.
Agreed, sir.
So, correct that statement.
ओके, सो सर आपने जो बात बताई है उस पर मैं सहमत हूँ। मैनी ऑफ द स्टेट्स हैड टेकन दैट टाइप ऑफ थिंग। अगर आप प्लांट लगाते हो तो उस स्टेट वाइज ये डिपेंड है, ये चीज सही कह रहे हैं। और कहना चाहूंगा कि हाँ ठीक है, आप लगा सकते हैं, बट सर मैं फिर भी कहना चाहूंगा कि ये इंटरकनेक्ट है हर चीज। आपको अगर एक एनओसी लेनी है, दूसरी आपको लेनी ही पड़ेगी। बट फिर भी मैं कह रहा हूं सर कि कहीं पर लिखा नहीं है, कहीं पर नहीं लिखा है। जैसे फैक्ट्री लगाना है। हाँ
These
सर।
are the state-specific
Agreed, sir.
directions. There is no centric regulations is available. It is not written into the NBC. NBC is a guideline how to install a fire protection system.
Agreed, sir.
But state having their independent guidelines to maintain, to protect the plant, people, and process by issuing a no objection certificate with respect to the fire.
Agreed,
So,
हाँ, it is
just look into that.
Definitely, sir, definitely. So sorry for the same, first of all, कि मैंडेटरी में भी कुछ स्टेट्स में होगा, बट कहीं पर लिखा नहीं है कि आप इंश्योर मैंने किया हुआ है। बट थोड़ा सा ध्यान देना है कि अगर आप इसके कंसेंट में दूसरा कंसेंट लेने जाते हो, जस्ट लाइक सर ने बताया कि आप फैक्ट्रीज एक्ट में जाते हो, वहां पर भी नहीं लिखा। बट आप एनओसी लेने जब जाओगे अपनी एयर की, वाटर की और हजार्डस वेस्ट की, वहां पर एक कॉलम आता है कि आपके पास फायर एनओसी है या नहीं है। तो दे आर गोइंग टू रेज द एनसी और आपका इशू नहीं करेंगे। तो वो वहां से दबाव बना रहे हैं, बट एक्चुअली स्टेट वाइज ने अपना अपना नियम बना के रखा है, हर स्टेट में अलग अलग। तो आप जिस स्टेट में हो, उस स्टेट में आप देख सकते हैं इसको। और अगर आपको लगता है कि आपके यहाँ पे कंपलसरी है तो आप लगवा सकते हैं, सेंट्रली ऐसा कोई नियम नहीं है। ठीक है, थैंक यू वेरी मच सर। आगे चलें। सब लोग बोर हो गए क्या?
नहीं प्लीज
कंटिन्यू करूंगा। अच्छा ठीक है। सो आप लोग को इतनी बातें हो गई फायर की, आप लोग को पता है कि व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय फायर? फायर पता है?
इट्स ए केमिकल, इट्स ए रिएक्शन सर, एक चेन रिएक्शन होता है जहाँ पे ऑक्सीजन, हीट एंड फ्यूल दोनों मिक्स होने के बाद फायर होता है।
ओके, थैंक यू विजय सर। ठीक है, सो इट इज अ चेन रिएक्शन, कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ थ्री थिंग्स कॉल्ड ऑक्सीजन, हीट एंड फ्यूल। एंड अगर किसी फायर को बुझाना हो, सपोज कर लो किसी फायर को आपको बुझाना है, तो कैसे बुझाएंगे? एनीवन?
We have to eliminate from one of from these.
नहीं समझ में आया। एनीवन फ्रॉम द दिस थ्री थिंग्स आई कैन से।
सर एलिमेंट्स, तीनों चीजों में से किसी को भी हम एलिमिनेट करेंगे तो हम लोग बुझा सकते हैं।
ठीक है, सो ओके ओके ठीक है। सो देयर आर टाइप ऑफ, स्पेशली आई कैन से 4 टाइप और 5 टाइप्स ऑफ फायर इनसाइड इन इंडिया। मेनी ऑफ द इंडस्ट्रीज आर टेलिंग दैट इज अ 4 टाइप्स एंड अदर इंडस्ट्रीज आर टेलिंग देयर आर 5 टाइप्स आल्सो। ठीक है, सो वी स्टिक ऑन द 4 टाइप्स ऑफ फायर। ओके, अच्छा सब लोग कैमरा खोल लेना अपना, बिकॉज समथिंग इज गोइंग टू बी आस्क्ड फ्रॉम यू आफ्टर दिस presentation, this slide only. Okay, खोल लिया सबने कैमरा अपना? ओके, सो ये फायर ट्रायंगल है आपका, फर्स्ट सेकेंड थर्ड है। ठीक है, ओके आर्यन, ठीक है फाइन। सो ये तीन आपका वो है, 3 ट्रायंगल है इसमें, करेक्ट। अब आप ये देखो कि इसमें जैसे अभी दीपक ने बोला कि इसमें से किसी भी एक चीज को आप हटाते हो, एलिमिनेट करते हो यहां से, तो वैसे ही आपका फायर रुक जाएगा। एग्रीड संजय सर?
Yes, sir.
ओके ठीक है। अब
That
मैं
could be
कहता हूं,
primary step.
हाँ दिस इज अ प्राइमरी स्टेप इन केस ऑफ एनी सच टाइप ऑफ फायर। जब आग लगती है, सो हमारे पास ऑप्शंस क्या क्या हैं? आइदर वी हैव टू रिमूव द हीट, सेकेंड इज ऑक्सीजन, एंड थर्ड इज फ्यूल। एग्रीड। अब हम इन 3 में से किसी भी एक चीज को एलिमिनेट करते हैं तो फायर बंद हो जाएगी। आपके घर में अगर आग लग गई या किसी इंडस्ट्रीज में अगर आग लग गई, तो क्या हम एलिमिनेशन करने पे मेथड में सोच पाते हैं? वहां पे नहीं कर पाते।
वी स्टार्ट विद द कूलिंग मेथड सर, पहले नियर बाय एरिया ऑब्जेक्ट जो है उसको क्लियर करने के स्टार्ट करते हैं हम लोग।
ओके, सो आप ये कह रहे हो आप हीट को हटाओगे ना विजय जी?
जी जी।
सो यहाँ पे एक मेथड इन्होंने बताया, कूलिंग मेथड, करेक्ट। ठीक है, ऑक्सीजन को भी हटा सकते हैं हम, फ्यूल को भी हटा सकते हैं, ये भी मेथड्स में हैं। एग्रीड। अब होता क्या है कि पहले तो हमें ये पता होना चाहिए कि आग लगती कैसे है। ये तीनों चीज आप लोगों ने अपने घर पे गैस और स्टोव सिलेंडर सबने देखा होगा, ऑल ऑफ यू आर वेल अवेयर। ठीक है, ये गैस है, ये सिलेंडर, ये नोब। ठीक है, यहां पे तीनों चीज होती है। दिस इज फ्यूल। हीट कहां से आती है? कैन एनीवन? दीपक, हीट कहां से आती है इसमें?
वो compressed है, it is a compressed liquid petrol gases.
विजय जी बताएंगे हीट कहां से आती है इसमें?
सर इग्नाइट करने के बाद ही होगा।
एग्रीड। जो हीट है ये आप इग्नाइट करोगे आइदर विद द हेल्प ऑफ माचिस या लाइटर। ओके, एंड ऑक्सीजन कहाँ पे है यहाँ पे?
एटमॉस्फेयर,
सराउंडिंग एरिया,
सराउंडिंग एरिया,
Atmosphere.
एटमॉस्फेयर। फाइन। सो ये जब तक तीनों चीज नहीं रहेगी, फायर आप घर पे भी नहीं जला सकते। एग्रीड है? इन केस मैं आपसे अगर एक क्वेश्चन पूछूं, ये आपकी गाड़ी है, ठीक है सर, आप अपने पेट्रोल टंकी पे जाते हो आप लोग और पेट्रोल भरवा रहे हो, ये टू व्हीलर ही है, ठीक है, आगे भरवाते हैं पेट्रोल हम, यहां पर फायर हो गई, तो जिससे पूछूंगा सिर्फ आंसर वही देना प्लीज। यहां पे अगर फायर हो जाती है तो व्हाट इज योर फर्स्ट प्रोसीजर? पहला प्रोसीजर क्या रहेगा अगर फायर हो जाती है तो?
सर एक बार क्वेश्चन रिपीट कर लीजिए सर, आवाज नहीं आया।
ओके, आई एम आस्किंग दैट हमारी जो बाइक होती है, वी आर गोइंग टू फिलिंग द फ्यूल एट पेट्रोल with the help of petrol, and the fire is going to be happen at the petrol tank itself while doing the filling operation. So what is your first step to eliminate that fire? आशुतोष जी बताएंगे प्लीज, जल्दी, बहुत कम टाइम है, बहुत चीज कवर करनी है आप लोग का, मतलब फिर वो हो जाएगा।
स्विच ऑफ द कार।
स्विच ऑफ द कार? किसने बोला?
मैंने बोला।
अच्छा ओके,
Remove the pipe firstly, fuel pipe,
हाँ
and
वो हो जाएगा, उसके बाद बुझाना कैसे है?
Sir, we
so we
can
can use foam
take the
some clothes,
foam
some
type fire
clothes.
extinguisher.
With the
There
help of
is
fire extinguisher.
एलिमिनेशन ऑफ
सर
इग्निशन पॉइंट सर,
सर फ्यूल को
जो
एम्प्टी कर, सर फ्यूल
आग
को
का
एम्प्टी कर
स्रोत
दूंगा
है।
सर थ्रू द वाल्व।
क्या कर दोगे दोस्त, कौन बोल रहा है?
नो
नागराज
नो
क्या
नो
बोल रहे
नो
सर
नो
फ्यूल
नो
को
नो
एम्प्टी कर दूंगा सर थ्रू द वाल्व, फ्यूल को एम्प्टी कर लिया तो फायर।
नो 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 नो।
हैं? अरे आंसर मस्ट बी इन द थ्री थिंग्स ओनली, ऑक्सीजन, हीट एंड फ्यूल।
सर
इसके
कट
हेल्प
द
से
रिमूवल
ही।
ऑफ हीट, रिमूवल ऑफ हीट।
अंकिता क्या
सर
बोल रही
इग्निशन
है?
ऑफ हुआ तो हीट खत्म हुआ ना।
ठीक है, फ्यूल हीट खत्म कर दिया। अंकिता क्या बोल रहे थे आप?
Sir, same cut the heat, stop the heat.
Sir, we have to turn off the engine first, no? Right, sir.
मतलब सोचो सब लोगों ने क्या
sir.
क्या
First
चीज
of all,
हाँ बोलिए,
sir.
कौन बोल
First
रहा है?
of all, we will Chaitresh, sir. Sir, we will
हाँ,
first of all switch off the petrol
वो हो गया
connection.
सेकंड चीज, वो तो आपने फ्यूल को हटा दिया, आग नहीं बुझेगी, आग तो बस जलती रहेगी ना आग। फायर इज स्टिल ऑन योर दैट टैंक, कार टैंक स्टोरेज एरिया और बाइक स्टोरेज एरिया, उसमें आग है, आपने फ्यूल हटाया, इट्स गुड।
we will close the lid of tank.
दैट्स इट, यही था, नथिंग मोर देन दिस इज ओनली द आंसर। आपको कुछ नहीं करना था, दिस इज अ टैंक, यहां से फ्यूल जा रहा है, आपने फ्यूल हटा दिया, वेरी गुड, ठीक है। इसका ढक्कन खुला है, ढक्कन बंद कर दो इसका, क्लोज द टैंक कैप ऑल्सो,
Oxygen, yes.
ऑक्सीजन एलिमिनेट हो गया, वहां से फायर होनी ही नहीं है, सिंपल। मतलब ऑल द पर्सन आर थिंकिंग इन अ वेरी गुड मैनर, करेक्ट। सब क्या क्या बता दिया, मतलब गुड। ओके, ओके, प्रेजेंटेशन खुल गई आप लोग के पास?
यस, नहीं।
ओके, ठीक है।
No, sir.
बहुत तेजी से भाग रहा हो, ये सब आपको मिल जाएगा, यू हैव गॉन थ्रू दिस पीपीटी वंस अगेन एंड अंडरस्टैंड। एंड व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय मटेरियल सेफ्टी डेटा शीट, एनीवन?
Sir, MSDS, it's have a 16 content
यस,
in which all the description or all the precaution written, all the
यस।
safety measures written.
If anyone can explain me on a single line, then
So it's contain information about the hazardous, potential hazardous.
okay, fine. So in a single line, what we are going to tell in the MSDS in any of the interview, that is called the what? Anyone? Deepak, you? Yes. In a single line in an interview, you can say the whole history of that chemical which is produced first, or in Hindi you can say Janam Kundli of that chemical. Understood? What is the TLV? What is the STEL value? What is the LD50 value there? What is the chemical? How we are going to kept it? What is the SOP or procedures of the same? All about that thing is a chemical. जैसे हम लोगों की हिस्ट्री और ज्योग्राफी समझने के लिए हमारे जन्म तिथि को देखना पड़ता है कि नाम हम क्या है, वैसे MSDS को देख लीजिए आप. ठीक है? Same correlated word, but it is just for the learning purpose. Okay? उस केमिकल के बारे में सब कुछ लिखा रहता है उसमें. ठीक है?
यस सर. सर MSDS में 16 कंटेंट ही होते हैं या फिर ये डिपेंड करेगा केमिकल के ऊपर?
नहीं, 16 पॉइंट्स तो होंगे ही होंगे, कंपलसरी है.
ओके सर, एनी एग्जांपल ऑफ मोर देन 16 पॉइंट ऑफ दैट केमिकल या ओनली 16 का ही है अभी तक एग्जांपल है कोई?
एक्चुअली MSDS के लिए एक रूल है, ठीक है, वो दैट इज कवर्ड अंडर द EPA एक्ट. EPA एक्ट में अगर जाओगे तो उसमें MSDS का एक चार्ट का वो दिया हुआ है, सैंपल दिया हुआ है. इन दैट सैंपल 16 पॉइंट्स आर देयर प्रेजेंट्स. ओके
ओके सर, ओके.
हाँ, आप उस पॉइंट के अंदर सब कुछ कवर होता है. ठीक, ये आपको कल डॉक्टर साहब प्रियांक सर ने बताया था 3M के बारे में, मैन मटेरियल मशीन के बारे में, तो इस पे ज्यादा टाइम इन्वेस्ट नहीं करेंगे. स्टैटिक इलेक्ट्रिसिटी आप जानते हो? स्टैटिक इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, एनीवन? इफ एनीवन वांट्स टू टेल मी इन हिंदी, इट्स ओके फॉर मी.
Anurag,
Yes, sir.
share the video of the static charge. I have forwarded you that.
सर वो वीडियो दूसरे फॉर्मेट में थी, इसलिए वो चल नहीं. If it is possible for you, then it's helped me a lot.
No, I can't.
सर आप कर रहे हैं कि you can't?
No, I can't. I'm driving. I can't.
Oh, so sorry, sir. Okay. So, स्टैटिक चार्ज के बारे में कोई बताएगा कुछ भी? हाँ जी, या मैं आपको वीडियो दिखा दूं कोई और, इफ यू वांट इट. कोई उठा रहा है हाथ, बता देना मुझे.
If you have a VLC player, it will be run. Anurag, if you don't have, please continue. We will share that video with the mail.
ओके सर. तो स्टैटिक चार्ज समझ में आया? द चार्ज जनरेटेड for one material, if any of the material is passing from one point to another point, due to the friction of that thing, the charge is generated, and that charge is called the static charge. It also can cause the fire. It also can cause a harm to the human being as well, and many of the consequence is going to be happen. The videos which you have seen, that is totally basically demanding upon the electron and proton charges, which we have gone through in our class 8th or 9th something. Okay, but this is a severe example. आपने कभी वो देखा है पेट्रोल टंकी पे, जब भी पेट्रोल हाँ, पेट्रोल टंकी पे जब कोई आपने देखा कोई साइड में एक ट्रक खड़ा रहता है, पेट्रोल जो लेके आया रहता है, देखा है? वो जो ट्रक खड़ा होता है उसको आधे से 1 घंटे वहां खड़ा करते हैं बिकॉज ऑफ दैट फ्रिक्शन कॉजेस ड्यूरिंग ट्रेवलिंग ऑफ पेट्रोल. ओके, पहला चीज. दूसरा, जब वो पेट्रोल से वो पाइप को जमीन में जो अंडरग्राउंड टैंक बनाते हैं पेट्रोल टंकी पे, वहां से क्या होता है, जब हम पाइप से जब टंकी को अपने नीचे वाले टैंक को फिल करते हैं तो वहां पे एक अर्थिंग या ग्राउंडिंग लगाते हैं पाइप के बीच में 3-4 जगहों पे. मतलब ये मान के चलिए, ये आपकी अगर पाइप है और ये आपका पेट्रोल का टैंकर है ये, और यहाँ नीचे जो मेरा हाथ है ये अंडरग्राउंड टैंक है, ठीक है. अब ये पेट्रोल यहाँ से टैंकर से खाली होकर पाइप से अंडरग्राउंड टैंक में जाएगा, ठीक. तो मैं यहाँ पे 2-3 चीज वो लगाऊंगा, कह सकते हैं मैं यहाँ पे ये लगा के दूंगा, ऐसे ग्राउंड करके इसको दूंगा, जिसकी हेल्प से क्या होगा, दिस इज ग्राउंडिंग. ग्राउंड किया है मैंने. जो भी फ्रिक्शन फ्लूइड यहाँ से यहाँ पास करेगा, इसमें जो चार्ज जनरेट कर रहा है पाइप पे, वो पाइप को हम डिसिपिएट कर रहे हैं चार्ज को. कंपनीज में क्या होता है, डीजी होता है, डीजल स्टोरेज टैंक होते हैं, वहां पर हम वो सारी चीजें करते हैं डिसिपेशन के लिए. अदरवाइज इट विल कॉज हार्म टू अस, इट विल जनरेट द फायर ऑल्सो, ठीक है. और सिंपल चीज समझेंगे, अगर फ्रिक्शन किया, अगर आप फ्रिक्शन से जो चार्ज जनरेट होता है, अभी ठंडी के समय में देखेंगे आप, क्या होगा, कार ड्राइव करके जब बाहर निकलोगे और जब गेट खोलते हो तो आपको झटका लगता है ड्यू टू फ्रिक्शन, ठीक है. सो दीज आर थिंग्स which we are happening right now. Okay, so इसमें बता दिया है आपको. So these are the good practices which we are following in our industry. We have created that is called pathway for the person, and this is the pathway for the truck movement here, which हमने एक वहां पर हजार्ड को आइडेंटिफाई किया था कि मैन मूवमेंट और ट्रक मूवमेंट एक साथ था, तो हमने एक बैरिकेशन में लगा के उनको साथ में लेके चलने वाला काम स्टार्ट किया था, ठीक है. पीजोमीटर, यू ऑलरेडी नो अबाउट द पीजोमीटर. एनीवन नो अबाउट पीजोमीटर?
It is to detect the groundwater level.
Correct. It is to detect the groundwater level. And today's in the scenarios, many of the companies had installed the piezometer to maintain the same, even in the document form, with the help of register as well, with the help of soft copy that we have to submit in the CGWA office or CGWB offices. ठीक है. And in the part of borewell, why I have shown this borewell, electrical hazards तो as much है. In the borewell we have connected the, I can say, SIM also, from which we are collecting the data online and maintaining the data online for submitting the same in the government itself offices. Understood? These are the things which we are creating in the front of hose box and the fire equipments. We have put the barricade so no of the material can be placed inside their system, and access of the same system is easily be available. Okay. Any query or discussion? Right now it is open for all of you. If anyone want to ask any such type of question, we are already in the time and close before the time itself, the presentation. We have, I think, 13 minutes. So if it is possible, please open your camera. So this is also helpful for all of you. Any question from anyone?
So as you have told about the fire extinguisher systems and fire safety extinguisher systems, so do we have to go through all those states guidelines or what to check whether it is compulsory to have a fire extinguisher system or not in our
You can
industry or in a
change. You
factory?
can change. You can change the same thing. You can. So I can sound not say change. You can check at your state where you are working. If it is providing there that it's mandatory, you can go for it. If it is not mandatory, don't go for it. It is up to you. But what the Dr. Priyank sir has told us right now, right now many of the states has linked their other NOC with the fire NOC. Okay, at that cases that is
Yes,
mandatory.
sir.
So वो mandatory हुआ था. Otherwise you don't get a that called pollution certificates, NOCs, consent. In many of the consent, it is many of the state they are calling the consent. Many consent for operations, consent for CFO, CFE. ठीक है? And in north side,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
in UP and Uttarakhand, we are calling CTE and CTO. Consent to establish, consent to operate. तो वहां से वो मैंडेटरी करवा लेंगे.
Yes,
ठीक है,
yes.
बट कहीं लिखा नहीं है. मैं फिर बता रहा हूँ, स्टेट वाइज में आपको पढ़ना पड़ेगा, सेंट्रली कहीं प्रेजेंट नहीं है चीज. यस,
Thank you.
एनीवन?
Anurag sir, let me present one video which is shared by Dr. Arya
हाँ,
regarding fire at petrol pump due to static charge.
चार्ज. या गो प्लीज
I'm
खेवना.
just sharing. Yes.
या खेवना. यस. ओके, सो अभी आप लोगों ने जो वीडियो देखा, द वीडियो विच यू हैव सीन, दैट इज द स्पेसिफिक रीजन फॉर द फायर बिकॉज हैपेंड बिकॉज ऑफ स्टैटिक चार्ज ओनली इटसेल्फ. नो पर्सन इज देयर, नो एनीथिंग इज देयर, only for the static
Anurag,
charge.
hold on. Anurag, hold on. Don't come on the conclusion immediately.
Sure, sir.
Just replay video Kevna once again, and I would like to have a comment from the audience what they
Okay.
understood by seeing that video.
Sure, sir. Kevna, can you please?
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
So now you have seen that video where a lady is arrived on a petrol pump, and he tried to fill a petrol in her car, and suddenly there is a fire. So guys, just give your inputs why there is a fire when there is no source of the ignition even. Yeah.
So due to the heat
Maybe the
consumption from the vehicle,
So due to the static charge, the lady
There is
was
no heat, so
standing.
heat part is oscillated.
static charge. She was she sat
Where is the
in the
static
car
charge? Where is the static charge?
charge.
No, no, point is how the static charge developed.
By
Maybe she was
I
wearing.
think she was
By her
One by one,
clothes.
by her clothes. Right. So we all know, as an individual, as a living creature, every living creature is generating some charge. Anurag, please correct me how millivolt it is there. It is 0.3 millivolt or how it is?
सर आपकी
Or
वॉइस
anyone
जो है
can correct me.
मतलब आपकी वॉइस जो है एकदम क्लियर आ नहीं रही है सर.
Okay. A
Yes, sir, your
person,
voice
how
is
many,
breaking, sir.
how much millivolt a person generates the charge?
So that is depend upon the part कि अगर उनके चार्ज मतलब तो वो तो
As a
एक्चुअली
person, no,
हाँ
hold on. As an individual, how many millivolt we are generating on a continuous basis?
सर दैट आई नीड टू check also.
It is around 0.3 millivolt charge we do generate. Just correct, and maybe others can search. But as per my understanding, we are generating 0.3 millivolt charge continuously, and that is enough to ignite any source of the ignition when there is a inflammable substances are there in a sufficient amount in the atmosphere. Right. So that lady is trying to fill that car by petrol or any gasoline. That gasoline is being evaporated continuously and accumulating in around that nozzle. And when that lady touch or touch their clothes, the charge has been developed, and immediately that body, once connected to that nozzle, it ignites that cloud which is in around the nozzle, and that fire is ignited. So this is a very true example of the static charge being developed by a human being. It can be through the mobile phone signals. It can be through the any friction of any of the surface. It could be a metal, it could be plastic, or any of the surface. So friction, if any liquid or anything is in the move or movement, some charge developed, and if we could not able to earthen that charge in a proper way, fire can be happen if it is a inflammable substances. So this is what in short. Now you can give your comments as well.
Okay, please, if anyone wants to comment on the same thing, what is your things, so let us know. Otherwise, that's sir has told something in a good way, and the even I can say that is the correct thing. 50 more, I can say 30,000 to 50,000 volts of charge on a single person can generate. That is present on the Google. Any comment from your end? You all are very well able to see and listen, all of us. So if you needed any of the comments, it's okay. If it not, it's fine. But a single person is generating in between of 30,000 to 50,000 of voltage, and that voltage is a static charge that cannot be visible with us eyes, and that cannot be measured also. Okay.